During our corporate social responsibility program, organizational that we collaborate with is from Kampung Litong. Kampung Litong is a village located in Mukah. The village holds the cultural and historical significance, especially for the Melanau community. We collaborate with Kampung Litong through their village head and his deputy village head, which is secretary of the village committee. We contact them for more information to know better about the location and what belongings should be prepared for the program. Students who hold position of external relations will contact the Kampung Litong village head. The villager also help in providing table, chair, and PA system like speaker and mic inside the hall for the closing ceremony of the program.
Okay, now I will explain about stakeholder involved in the program, which is we have a head of department, supervising lecturer, which we have two lecturer, which is Miss Priscilla and Miss Siti Khadijah, and then we have village head, deputy village head, and the villager of Kampung Litong, and then we have a lorry and bus driver, food catering team, and then for student we have a high council which responsible to take care of this program. So we has a program director, deputy program director, and then secretary, deputy secretary, and the treasurer. For the committee, we have 10 committee, which is for the first one is equipment, and then certificate and souvenir committee, multimedia committee, food committee, safety and cleanliness committee, transportation committee, external relation committee, broadcasting committee, protocol committee, and activities committee. For head of department, he provides official support and ensure alignment with institutional goals. And then for supervisor lecturer, they guide students in planning and education and ensure safety and make sure the learning outcomes for students. For village head and deputy village head, they grant local permission, mobilize villager and support community involvement. For village residents, they actively participate in the cleanup and provide local knowledge and local infrastructure like chair and hall, like that. And then we have driver for lorry and bus. They handle transportation or volunteer and disposal of collected waste. And then we have food catering team, which is they provide meals and refreshment to participants. Okay, for the high council, which is program director, he oversees all operation and ensure objectives are met. And for deputy program director, he assists and step in when the director is unavailable. For secretary and deputy secretary, they manage documentations, schedule, and communication. Okay, for treasurer, she manages the program budget, plans and allocates funds, keeps expenses records, and prepare financial reports. Okay, for the 10 committees members, for the first one, which is equipment committee, they supply and manage cleaning tools. For certificate and souvenirs, they handle appreciation items for participants. For multimedia committee, document and event via photo and video are must recorded. And for the food committee, they coordinate with caterers and manage meal distribution. For safety and cleanliness, they ensure safety protocols and hygiene during cleanup. For transportation, they arrange transport schedules and routes. For external relation, they liaise with local authorities and sponsors. For broadcasting committee, they make announcements and update participants. For protocol, they manage facilities and just handling. And for the last one, for the activities committee, they organize and coordinate the cleanup activities.
This strategy starts with a defined hierarchy to ensure accountability and direction. First is head of department and supervising lecturers. These individuals likely oversee the entire project, provide academic guidance, and ensure everything aligns with learning outcomes. The second one is village head and deputy, representing leadership in the simulated or real village setting. They act as local authorities. The third one is village residents. It's symbolized community members likely representing students or participants playing roles. The fourth one is lorry and bus driver. It indicates logistics and transportation roles essential for movement and support. And the last one is high council. It provides governance with role like program director and deputy. It leads planning and execution. For security and deputy, it handles the communication, documentation, communication, and administrative tasks.
I am responsible for progress of borrowing PA system like widescreen, projector, extension wire, speaker, and mic. I make sure all the PA system stuff was there when we borrow and return. I make sure my team to bring the PA system like mic and speaker from UIDM Polytechnic Muka. Our team also involved in loading the stuff inside the bus. Furthermore, my role is also to make sure all my team are involved in process of setting up PA system inside the hall for the closing ceremony.
For my role at Broadcasting AJK, I contribute extension wire for this program, loading equipment, keep PA system equipment, and set up the equipment, and after the program ends, I return the equipment to the place where we borrow.
In this CSR program, I serve as a member of the Safety and Cleanliness Committee. My responsibilities focus on two main aspects, which is the first one is ensuring the participant safety. I was responsible for ensuring the safety of all participants throughout the activities. For the second one is maintaining cleanliness of the program area. I ensure that the areas used for the activities, including the surround and roadside surroundings, were kept clean before, during, and after the program. Okay, for the strengths of events and committee, for the first one is organizational planning and volunteer coordination. They demonstrate strong structure through well-defined roles, such as directors, secretary, treasurers, and AJKs. This encourages responsibility and accountability among team members. For the second one is the villagers of Kampung Litong gave excellent cooperation, which play a major role in making the CSR program smooth and successful.
There are two weaknesses. First is limited transportation. The lack of sufficient transportation option caused several issues during the event. Some participants and community members arrived late due to unable or delayed transport, which disrupt the planned flow or activities. This problem negatively impacts the efficiency and professional of the event. The second one is limited time. Time constraints were another significant weakness. This event had a tight schedule, leaving little room for adjustment or unexpected delays. As a result, some planned activities had to be shortened. The limited time also increased pressure on the committee, making it harder to manage tasks smoothly and effectively. This affects both the quality of delivery and the overall experience of participants.
The solution we suggest to address the weaknesses of this program is to provide additional transportation, such as buses and lorries, to help save time and keep the program on schedule. This will ensure the tentative program runs smoothly without any disruption, especially those caused by limited transportation. Furthermore, we recommend allocating more time for certain activities, particularly for collecting rubbish at the beach. The amount of rubbish is too large to be cleared within the limited time currently given, so extending the duration would make the clean-up more effective and true.